Just the Luka the dice. Hello there, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Just the Luka the Dice, Age of Sigmar edition. Today we have a familiar guest, Ben, from St. Catharines, which is just north of here. Previously, Ben from somewhere in England.
Oxford.
Oxford. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, I worked at Oxford Uni.
That's true. I forgot about that. Your security. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I do recall that now. So, obviously living in Canada now, obviously bringing his, I can't remember what they're themed after.
It's the Rimmy Tim Army.
It's the Rimmy Tim Army. It is the Idoneth Deepkin. Last time we played, I was doing the Cities of Sigmar. I still have the list I want to do the Cities of Sigmar, but first, we finally got the entire Nighthaunt collection in.
Yay! It's only been, like 6,000 years?
I know, it's been way too long. So I finally got the budget, I guess, for the rest of the Nighthaunt army. So I got everything. I got like 20 of this.
You bought them and you...
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. No, like for the studio. Because there was like so many new releases coming out. Nighthaunt was kind of just on the back burner, right?
Nighthaunt got some... Yeah.
Yeah.
Nighthaunt got some awesome models.
Oh, I know.
The problem is GW's model releases recently have been... Stop releasing good models, GW. My wallet cannot take this.
It's something every month.
I said to Luke just before we started this, I kind of decided to go on a bit of a 40k hiatus at the moment, and
Right.
then they released the Sisters models for us to see, and I go, why?
And I can expect we'll be getting some of those too. So
Looks so good.
I know. But back to Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
We finally got the whole Nighthaunt collection, so I'm going to be playing Nighthaunt for a little bit, at least for these next two games. Both Ben and myself are going to be doing Idoneth Deepkin versus Nighthaunt. I have two separate lists built, though I'm pretty sure you're stuck with the one.
Yeah.
You can change it up a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
I literally have
Is
a
it-
second turtle. The problem
Nice.
is the turtle is 350 points. Yeah, like it's expensive, but at the same time, in my list, I went to a tournament upstairs a while back.
Right.
I think it was 2,000 points. Discovered it was 1,900 because the turtle is less points than I thought it was.
Right.
That's just how I was able to get the Eidolon and the Gnashing Fins in.
Did the turtle go
quite
down in
smoothly.
points?
Say again?
Did it go down in points?
I think it went down a little bit, but not a
it
ton. It went down a little bit.
I remember the
because
Deepkin kind of went down in general
certain
recently.
certain
Yeah.
things went up, like the Shroud Guard, the
Right.
attacking ones, they went up.
Right.
They were like 140 before, and when they charge, they're way too cheap for 140 points. Like they're ridiculous.
I do recall them being like secret ninja strong. People looked at the regardless. You know what? Let's go take a look at the armies. We can talk forever like
We'll
this.
talk about the armies when we get to the armies.
Let's go take a look at the armies. I'm playing brand new Nighthaunt, so hopefully that guy that's gonna be refreshing for you guys, as opposed to the standard like starter boxes I was playing for the last year.
I'm looking over and I'm not seeing 20,000 chain rasp horde, so I like that.
Exactly. I just have a minimum amount just for battle line. Now 2,000 points, random scenarios out of the book. Let's get to the game. Here is my Nighthaunt force at 2,000 points. It's actually 1,950 with a command point spent. And I also brought a battalion, so I'll be starting the game with 2 command points. Using those mostly on the Knight of Shrouds on Steed's command ability and the Nighthaunt ability to bring my models all over the place, or at least near my general. Now, what we have here is a Shroud Guard battalion mixed in with a general Nighthaunt force. Now I'm going to start with the Shroud Guard battalion. What this gives me is it includes 2 squads of Bladegeist Revenants and 1 Knight of Shrouds, or you can bring Ragnar the Grimhailer. I wanted to bring this Knight of Shrouds because he gives a unit +1 attack characteristic with their weapons, as opposed to the other guy that's +1 to hit, because these guys get to reroll a lot of hits if they're near the Spirit Torments, so I think the extra attacks will, in the end, amount to more. And they get extra attacks when they charge as well, so they have a lot of potential attacks on them when they get into the fray. Now the Shroud Guard, it essentially gives me a 5-up to ignore damage if they're wholly within 12 of his aura. So normally they have a 6-up to ignore damage if they're wholly within 12 of a hero. If they're wholly within 12 of him, they have a 5-up to ignore the damage instead. And that's pretty much it. Now the Bladegeist Revenants are very mobile, kind of elite sword infantry. They get to charge, they can fall back and charge, and when they charge they get an extra attack. And obviously because they're Nighthaunt, if they roll a 10 or more to charge, they get to fight in the charge phase and fight again in the fight phase. One relic that is going to go on this Knight of Shrouds is the Shrieking Blade. It's -1 to hit him in melee combat, as the blade terrifies his enemies. On to the rest of my list. I do have 5 heroes here. I brought the Tomb Banshees because I felt like bringing a Tomb Banshee and I had some points left over. And along that we have 2 Spirit Torments in the middle and 2 Guardians of Souls with Nightmare Lanterns. Now, one of these has to be my general, and I got to give an extra relic out. So I'm going to go over here, and this golden guy here is going to have the Midnight Tome, which gives him the ability to cast an additional spell. Now he is going to know Soul Shackles. And that means he'll have Mystic Shield, Spectral Lure, Soul Shackles. Soul Shackles, I choose an enemy unit, they fight last after every eligible unit has already fought, which won't work all that well on the third turn, but, you know, on the other turns it'll be great. We are going to make this Spirit Torment my general with the Ruler of the Spirit Host command trait. It's probably the best one in this case. All the other ones aren't going to be that useful, so we went with that one. And then over here, we are going to have a Guardian of Souls with Shade Mist as a spell. And that's pretty much it for my heroes. Brought a Mourngul because it's kind of a Nighthaunt staple, or more or less, it's one of my favorite models in the game, so it's hard for me to resist bringing him in general. I love this model more than you could imagine. You know, he's kind of getting older. He's been around for a while as an old Forge World model, but just his pose, just like how eerie and thin he is, and obviously how terrifying he is and all that stuff. It's hard to see him because you usually just see him at like this angle. But he's got like this huge gaping mouth. It's a little blurry, I apologize, but he's kind of a creepy boy. And the rest of my force is just battle line, though it's a little more than just battle line. I got 2 minimum squads of Chain Rasp Horde, just because they're kind of cheap, and they have the ability to appear wherever I need them to. Obviously more than 9 inches away from enemies when they arrive from the underworld. And lastly, we have 1 giant squad of 20 Grimghast Reapers. Now, went ahead and got 30 of them, just because they are quite potent in larger squads, especially when you're playing Legions of Nagash. I'll probably end up playing 1 game of Legions of Nagash against whatever strong list wants to come in, and I'll be playing 30 of these guys as probably the Legion of Sacrament or the Grand Host of Nagash one day. Not today, though. These guys are just pretty good units, run pretty well in Nighthaunt. They're kind of expensive now at 160 points for 10. They went up, I think, 20 points, so they went up 2 points a model in the end. But they have pretty high hitting power, or pretty hard hitting potential. They won't be that effective against the Idoneth Deepkin because their unit sizes are kind of small.
I have 1 unit you reroll against.
You got 2. Oh no, it's 1 unit of 6. That's right. Yeah, I only get to reroll against 1 of his units as opposed to, you know, most of the army. And then that's pretty much going to sum up my Nighthaunt list. Not too sure what the theme of this is. It's kind of more elite infantry based army as opposed to giant hordes of Chain Rasp or giant hordes of Spirit Host. Now we can take a look at the Idoneth Deepkin from Ben. What do you got?
It's Remy Tim! So I have to go through this every time, Luka.
Go by all means.
Okay, 2,000 points of Idoneth on the nose. There's honestly very little wiggle room. Like, my cheapest unit is 120 points for a shark, so there's not a lot of wiggle room. So yeah, we'll go straight into it. So I'm playing Futan Clan, so instead of being able to retreat and charge turn 4, I can run and charge again, and my guys will get to reroll hit rolls of 1 on the turns they can run and charge, so turn 2 and 4.
Okay.
I have at the front there Lord Rimulus Timulus, my Achelian King. He's going to have the command trait Born from Agony, so he gets +2 wounds, because honestly, my command traits, I feel like the command traits are better suited for playing the ashore, the infantry-based things rather than Achelian. But, you know, I can work with that. I get lots of re-rolls and stuff anyway, so it's manageable. For his relic, I was tempted to go all spooky boy and give him the ethereal amulet again, because Nighthaunt versus Nighthaunt.
Right.
Knows that. Yeah, I'm going to do that actually.
Sure.
I was also tempted to give him the Blade of Ending, so any 6+ to hit would give him an extra 2 damage to that weapon. Oh. So on a turn he charges, if I get...
It's 5 damage.
Yeah, it becomes a 5 damage hit.
That's pretty good.
But you do have that annoying 4-up. I'm going to be a spooky ghost boy as well.
So you'll have the amulet. I'll have pretty much the amulet on every model I have. I can't complain. I have it on literally
lots of amulets.
I got tons of amulets over there. Technically,
that was me thinking it was special. You just go down the dollar store to find it. Yeah, so that's going to be him. I have to the left of him, I have my Eidolon, the Great Rimdini, and he is going to have the Cloud of Midnight. And for spells, I'm going to go for Tide of Fear, and I normally go for Pressure of the Deep to snipe characters, but I just try and snipe out banners, things like that.
I don't really have anything special when it comes to models and units. You can lower my bravery in my Chain Rasp Horde squads, but they're only 10 man.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, Tide of Fear does that anyway. It's the -1 to hit I'm fishing for there with Tide of Fear.
Okay.
But the Pressure of the Deep lets me kind of squeeze out a character, and I don't think it's worth it. So I'm going to go for Arcane Corrosion, see what I can get out of it. Probably not a lot. I'm probably just going to give you the double buffs of -1s to hit. So
fair.
Or put the Gnashing Fins out. Which, speaking of which, Remy Tim's Gnashing Fins, my endless spell. It counts as Ravanax Gnashing Maw. I'm sure most of you guys have seen the Sharknado already. It's
Is it beautiful? How long did it take to make?
Honestly, most of it took a while to paint. Was kind of the thing.
Right. Okay.
Getting in it because I made the mistake of assembling it and then painting it.
Were the sharks already painted?
No, they were, but they were badly painted, so I repainted them.
Yeah, it's fair.
Primed it all, went back over, did it all.
I can't imagine the sharks were nicely painted.
They weren't the worst, but they were cheap Amazon models. So,
okay.
Expect nothing special kind of thing. So I decided to redo them, and I'm happy with them.
It kind of is a centerpiece too, so you want it looking top.
Exactly. I put time and effort into that, and I'm super happy that it's dumb, and that's why it fits in with this army because the color scheme is dumb.
It's kind of cool having the custom endless spell too, because you could make accounts as a lot of the aggressive spells if you wanted it to.
Oh yeah.
Based on whatever you really want.
Well, I mean, because you might see this at some point, guys, if I get around to it. Because I got the Stormcast endless spells. There's obviously the Comet in there, but again, I still don't play Stormcast. Doesn't help me. So I'm thinking about converting it into a sea mine and using it as the Malevolent Maelstrom.
Oh, nice.
Because I was kind of looking, what can I use? I had this idea. I was like, what spell could I use? And I was looking through the cards, and just my eye was drawn to the word explode, and I went, that. Before I even know what it does, that's the spell.
The sea mine's a good idea.
Yeah,
like the old Rusty with the...
Yeah, exactly. I just smooth it down, then I'll get some of the
antennas.
The antennas from the Grey Knights Interceptor backpacks.
Oh, I guess that works, yeah.
Yeah, because they look kind of like the things on a sea mine. And
little pressure point things.
Yeah, so at some point I'll get around to that.
That's a cool project.
There's 1,000,001 projects on the list though, guys.
That's fair.
But yeah, so that's the endless spell.
And I want to note, I was going to probably take the Slitter for these guys, but I'd have to roll 5 to kill a model, and I don't think that's going to happen that much. That's why I took the Shrieking Blade instead.
Completely understand that.
And if that is it for the Idoneth...
Well, let's say.
Wait, we got that.
Yeah. So obviously we've got my unit of Alapexes at the back. 2 Alapexes, 1 of each gun, because why not?
Yeah, one's a single shot, one's 3 shots.
Well, yeah, exactly, but one does 3 damage and shorter range and stuff. We've got the 6-man unit of Shroud Guard. They are what they are. We've got the Leviathan, Rimothy. Sorry, the Rimmy Fins and the Fishy Tims. Just making sure everyone knows where he stands. Yep. We've got Rimothy the Tell. There is a Timothy at home, guys, in case you're wondering.
But he's orange. He's orange instead of purple.
He's orange to fit the colour scheme. And then we obviously have the Ishling Guard over there.
2 squads of 3.
Yeah, we have my boat behind. Yeah, they're just as is.
Yeah.
Nothing special. We have my boat behind. And then I am paying the points for the Achillean Corpse. So that is basically the Fishy Tims, the Rimmy Fins, and Timothy. Or Rimothy, sorry. I need to bring Timothy now at some point. Not the king, as I incorrectly said last time, but I never used him last time. So I get to reroll 1 hit, wound, saving throw, or run roll, or a dice for a charge. If the unit's wholly within 12 of the turtle, once per phase, basically.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so you just get 1 reroll per phase.
It gives me a CP reroll, basically. So say if I need to roll an 8 to get a charge, I roll a 6 and a 1. Rather than rerolling the whole charge for the musician, I just reroll the 1.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go take a look at the table and figure out our scenario. This is the table for today's game, folks. We are playing in a tundra-esque village, and the little narrative for these games is going to be Benny was a little too late. Someone else claimed these souls first.
Take them back!
So it would be my Nighthaunt forces in this abandoned little estate with a nice big fancy house, little windmill, and like maybe an apothecary or like the caretaker's little hut over there.
He's not there anymore, I don't think.
No, I don't think anyone's really here anymore. We got some, if you're curious where this train's from, these beautiful buildings here are all Tabletop World. Now, they don't come painted like this, but they come sculpted like this. This is one piece, this whole thing. That building's one piece, that's a piece. These are all single pieces as well. And we got some Citadel walls, Terrainify hills. These are just 3D printed hills, but they're primed, dry brush, and just Citadel flock glued on there. And then we got some green leaf trees and foreground trees and table war mats. And I like tundra kind of tables. It's some of my favorites. Obviously, it's a pretty cluttered table on this side specifically, but you know what? Sometimes it's nice to have an off-balance table. Now, there's not a whole lot of shooting for both of us, so it doesn't really matter all that much, but it's going to stop mobility. Actually, I take that back. It's not going to stop mobility.
9, 10. I have 11 to 13 shots, depending on what he rolls in his D3. So, yeah, not a ton of shooting.
Both of us have fly, so all this terrain doesn't, doesn't even matter.
Irrelevant.
We could literally play with nothing on this table.
Yeah, just pull everything off the board.
You know, they're just playing a blank table.
I still benefit from cover for the most part.
That's true.
Although I also do give out a bubble of cover to myself. So.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say things like the hills could be cover if you're holding within that. That's cover. Like obviously attacking over fences and stuff like that's cover. But you do get some benefit off the terrain. I don't. I ignore all terrain and I don't get cover.
For you to do spooky ghost things by walking through walls.
Exactly. I can just say ooh every time I walk through a building. Ooh, didn't see that coming, did you? This is our scenario. Got a 3. And this, my friends, is the duality of death. A pretty basic scenario.
Why'd you go Russian then?
I'm not Russian.
You went Russian then a little bit.
This, my friends, is duality of death. We have
in Mother Russia, death duality.
In Mother Russia, duality death.
Sorry to anyone in Russia.
So we got objective number 1, number 2. The numbers don't matter. One's on this side, that one's on that side. They're worth 1 point every turn that you control them. But you don't use the normal rules for controlling these objectives. If you're familiar with this one, only a hero or battle line unit can control the objective, and only one of those can control it. Whichever one moves or performs any type of move.
The first one there, basically.
Pretty much the first one there after any type of move. So that is run move. Or a move, charge, or a pile-in move, except a retreat move. It stipulates you can't do a retreat move. So whichever one lands there first controls it until they leave it or until they're destroyed. And the only way to get control of it from an opponent, if they are within range of it, is to go in with a hero or a battle line unit and then kill that hero or battle line unit that's controlling it. And again, you get 1 point for the first turn you're holding it, 2 points if you're holding it for 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. And that scales up and up and up. So obviously the longer you're holding it, the more it is for you and the more value your opponent gets out of destroying you off of it. The deployment zones for this one are weird. There's 4 of them in each corner, 12 inches up, 24 inches in from the short edge. So we have these little thirds, but there's like a weird cross of no man's land going on. Now, I don't care about the deployment zones all that much as Nighthaunt, though that means essentially if I'm on this side, this little area is my deployment zone, this little area is my deployment zone, and that section there is Ben's, and that one over there would be Ben's.
Yeah, because I'm going to get so much more stuff in these corners.
Who would have thought we'd get corners? Corners!
I want this corner. This corner's relatively open.
Oh, and we're going to play all the clusters of trees as like Citadel Woods, if that makes sense. Like but you know what? It doesn't matter. You have fly on it. You're shooting things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, even more so the terrain not mattering.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and roll off and start deploying. I'll let you guys know who's going to be going first. We have deployed. Obviously, Idoneth Deepkin finished deploying first. They had 3 drops. I had like 10 or something. So I have my Shroud Guard over here with my 2 heroes. I got Spirit Torment and Guardian Souls. This is the Spirit Torment that has nothing. He's actually just a normal Spirit Torment. This Guardian Souls has the Relic, the Midnight Tome, and Soul Shackles as a spell. That means you can cast 2 spells a turn. And then we have the Morngul assisting with some Chain Rasp Board. And of course, the Knight of Shrouds. We have the Grimghast Reapers, Chain Rasp Board, my Ruler, the Spirit Host General over here with a Shade Mist casting Guardian of Souls. That's it from my end. Now over here, what do you got?
I got Ishlan Guard here, Eidolon, Turtle, Morsar, King, Ishlin, and Alapexes.
Yeah, a lot more focus on this side, but then I was able to deploy in a way that I focused a little bit more over here too. Or maybe you see, because I put the Shroud Guard down first, so I'm like, I guess you focus more on them as well.
No, I kind of didn't want to know where I really wanted to be, and I felt like I go 14 inches with each of my guys, plus I can run, and then turn 2 I can run and charge, so I can potentially go 20 inches and still charge.
Right.
Too. Like, I have the speed. If I have to come over and reinforce this side, I have the capability of getting there.
Very true, very true. That's pretty much it for the deployment. Now I'm going to assume... Actually, I'm not going to assume anything. Who's going first? It's because the scenario makes it wonky. Because normally you'd make me go first, 100%, I assume.
100%. What's the movement of the big guy?
The big guy? He moves 10.
Power.
It's a tough call because I'm Nighthaunt and I'm quite durable. If I go first, I just run on the objectives and they're mine. With my heroes have more than enough movement. He moves 14. Boom, he can go up there, no problem. These guys move 8. They all move 8. I just go forward and ideally not die.
I'm going to make you go first.
I am going to go first still?
It's a difficult decision, but I think I'm going to make you go first. I think you'll get 2 points turn one.
Right.
Guaranteed you'll get 2 points. I can't, like, you have to run one with your 2 main bulk units to reach the objectives.
I'm just going to, ideally my whole army is just going to run forward.
So yeah, I'm just going to take a gamble. I'm going to let you go first, and I'm going to see if I can get the double turn. I think I can do it.
That's fair. All right, so it's going to be Nighthaunt turn 1 in this game. It is now going to be spell time. Now, where's your... You got the one guy who can stop magic powers, right?
Indeed, so you're free over there.
Can he cast 2? Stop 2 or just 1?
Yes, 2.
Oh, okay.
Cast and stop 2.
Well, this guy can cast 1. But he's got Shade Mist, so I'm probably going to cast Shade Mist. You know what? Since that's pretty much the only thing I'm going to cast, I'm going to cast Shade Mist over here. I fail it anyways, so it's easy enough. This guy over here is going to go ahead and cast Mystic Shield. We got it. So he can cast another spell, but they're more offensive, and there's no point in casting spells.
90% sure I'm out of range. Look at that, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to go on the...
Big unit?
It could go on the squad in the front or the Morn Ghoul. You know, we're going to put on the big squad in the front. And that's going to be it for my hero phase. I'm also at 3 command points. I bought 1, I got a battalion, and started my hero phase. So yeah, Mystic Shield on the squad out front, so they get to reroll saving throws to 1. And then movement phase, it's honestly, everything's going to run forward, and I'll show you where it ends up. Voila! Actually, all around, not that impressive. Over here...
You rolled 1 run over 3, and that was on the Banshee.
Yeah, that was right, yeah. She got a 3,
5.
and she didn't even need to go. She just went there. I'm like, okay, well, that's not that important. Over here, I rolled 4 1s on the run, which is good enough. I deployed close enough to the objective. It's
it was
20.
So bad, though.
It was super bad, yeah. Wow. That was so bad. So they got the objective over there. These guys walked up, got the objective. Now, this was the kind of awkward one. I rolled perfect runs over here, not high runs, but good enough runs. I was able to... I made a hole. They went first. Made a hole for both those heroes to fit in. They rolled high enough on the runs to get in.
They went first?
Yeah. Yeah, these guys went first, made the hole. I got the objective with my hero in particular, so he's -1 to hit in close combat. And everything else is currently surrounding him. Currently, the ones that control these objectives are this squad of 20 Grimghast Reapers, because they're battle line. And the Knight of Shrouds, because he's a hero. Now, the Bladegeist Revenants aren't battle line, so they didn't control it, even though they moved first.
Despite what Ben keeps thinking.
And that is my turn. That's it. I'm done.
Cool.
It's turn 1 for the Deepkin. Alrighty, Ben, where do we start here?
Right, well, I'm going to start with a nice Mystic Shield on them from the Eidolon.
Fair. And I'll try and stop it with my hero over here, because I don't... Yep, I failed.
Okay, so they're Mystic Shielded. And then I'm going to actually use Arcane Corrosion.
Sure.
Because why not? So yeah, we'll do Arcane Corrosion.
That's a double save.
I think that goes off.
So what does Arcane Corrosion do?
Okay, so it goes into the nearest visible unit, which is obviously going to be your Grimghast Reapers.
100%.
And how many more wounds it does depending on range.
Oh.
So if you're within 12, which you are not,
unfortunately,
it would do mortal wound, 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Between 12 and 24 is 2, which you are. 24 or 25 technically to 36 is 24 to 36 is 3 mortal wounds, and up to 48 is then 4 mortal wounds.
So the further away I am, the more mortal wounds I take?
But it has to target the nearest enemy unit that's visible to me.
Oh, that's super weird. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so they're taking 1 mortal wound then?
2, because you're outside of 12.
Well, they're going to ignore them on 6s. They're going to take 2 mortal wounds. I'm going to lose you, and I'm going to lose, I guess, you. Not that you're super important, but I'll lose them. Hey, look at that, I'm actually near a boat.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm awful at remembering this. On a 4+ you take 1 mortal wound, on a 6 you take D3.
What? I ignore it on a 5 because I'm Shroud Guard? I do. Look at that. Hey, battalion's working.
Yeah, it's already hammered.
To movement, I assume it's pretty basic. Everyone's going to move forward very aggressively.
Yeah, we're just going to go up and basically sit outside of 3.
Yeah. We're going to go forward and fight is what I'm hearing here.
Yeah, basically. And he's just going to kind of meander around.
Hello.
Probably won't charge, but he can shoot.
He's got his pretty good shooting attack.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, I guess I ignore the rend on it. That's the good part about it. Yeah. This is where they start. I assume they're all just going to move forward.
Most of it is going to move forward, yeah. I haven't fully decided everything yet, but most of it.
And that's where they end up. The only thing worth noting was that this squad over here was originally here and they ran over there.
I'm still not sure where I need them, so yeah, I'm just going to go and do stuff with them.
And everything else literally just move forward.
Yes, sorry.
And shooting's over here and over there. Where do you want to start?
I'll start with this one here.
All right, where's he firing into?
You get D3 shots.
He's got 2.
2 shots. We'll put them into the Grimgas Reapers.
All right. Hitting on 3s, I assume?
Yep.
We got 2 hits.
We wound on 3s.
And 2 wounds. There we go. Well, I ignore the rend. I am ethereal. And I make a save and fail save.
2 damage.
So I ignore him on 6s. I take 2. That's going to be you and you. Start opening up another Morgul with the big Leviathan.
Yeah, I'm going to start with the Leviathan. If I can get rid of your -1 to hit bubble with that thing, I'll actually feel really good. And I don't think I might kill it if I get lucky. Not with the shooting, obviously, but with
Right, everything else.
Yeah, so we'll start with that.
3s to hit.
Reroll that for the king.
King's nearby.
And 3s to wound.
And that's 2. All right, so he's got 4 up save, 6 up to ignore damage. He's good.
Wow.
Then we have the shark shooting at him as well.
Yeah, so we'll start with the 3 shots.
3s to hit.
Yep.
And 3s to wound. And fail both. Ooh, hey, look at that. And I take 1.
Ah, the end is nicer.
The end is, he's got 9 wounds remaining. And I guess we got the single shot at him.
Yeah, the single shot. And I'm going to use my...
once per phase reroll.
Yep. Hits.
There we go, it worked.
There we go.
And... oh, wow, I'm not making any
3
saves.
damage.
I am not making any saves here, so I take 3 more. So I took 4. That was a clutch shot. That could be game-changing. That's it for shooting. Now we have charges. I assume we're starting with the guys out front.
We'll start with the king, actually.
Okay.
So he's going to charge.
8.
We got 8, that's more than enough.
Yes, in he goes. Hello.
And on a 2+, you'll take D3 mortal wounds.
All right. I do. 1/1. I ignore it on a 5 or 6. Oh, I take a damage.
Didn't save it this time.
It will save me more, though. This guy's going to die here. And now we have the EO Riders.
Yep.
And they get to go 11.
I think I made my charge, Luka.
Interesting. Let's see where they end up. Ending there, not pulling in these Blade Gauge Revenants.
I'm going to unleash my Biovolatic. They're once per game mortal wounds at the end of the charge phase.
So how does this one work? Oh, are you done charging?
Yeah. Oh, no, actually, I've got more charges, yeah.
That stuff's over here.
Yeah, so these guys will charge.
Good enough.
Good enough.
And that's where they end up.
Okay, so the way this works is once per game, I can unleash they basically supercharge themselves and bite you, and it's all very unpleasant, and they do mortal wounds. So I pick, for every model in the unit, I pick an enemy unit within 3 inches.
Ooh, that's not good.
And I roll a dice to see if you take mortal wounds. On a 3, you take a single mortal wound. On a 6, you take D3. So I'm going to put 3 into the Morgul. Probably won't kill it, but if I can get super lucky, it might hurt it.
See, I just assumed this is 1 inch. That's a mistake on my end. I put the Morgul a little too
it's a 3-inch range.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the other 3 into your Night Shrouds, because that's the thing I need to kill.
Fair. Okay, so what do you want to start with?
Start with the Morgul.
Morgul it is.
Just looking for triple 6s here.
Looking for 3 ups here. So we got D3.
3, I'll take that. That still cripples you quite nicely.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the 3 ups there. And I take 3 down to 3. Okay, boys. You know what? If I kind of need him, he's pretty important, so it'd be great if he didn't die. And then we have 3 onto my Knight of Shrouds as well.
Just a good thing I didn't have more in range of him, really, isn't it?
I don't know.
Okay, and then your Knight Shrouds takes 3 as well.
He ignores these on 6s. He takes 2. He's got 4 left. And 4 remaining over there.
Okay, I think I have to go with them first.
The start of the combat phase, I might... You know what, I'm just going to give them an extra attack. My Blade, with his command ability, they're all going to get +1 attack. And here's hoping they don't die.
Yeah, okay, so...
I assume they're still going to go first, though.
Yes, they are. Okay, so this gentleman at the back doesn't quite have range. Actually, does he have range on you? 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 guy into the Blade
Gauge Revenants.
I couldn't remember. Do you have similar names? I know. My brain was going to Grimgas Reapers.
That's them over there, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll put 1 guy into there. We'll put 2 into the Morgul.
Okay.
And then 3
into him.
This might not work out. I need both the Morgul. I'm not so fussy about killing them, but the last one can't really do a ton else.
Are the bites 1 inch reach?
The bites are a 1-inch range. So obviously his bite's out.
Right.
His bite will have to go into those guys as well.
So I assume this one model will attack them then.
Yeah, with his bite he'll go there.
And then these 2 bites have to target them.
Yeah, and then 1 bite into the...
Yeah, and then both of their bites are out of range.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So let's just start with...
I'll start with the bites.
Yeah, we'll do the bites.
Okay, so we'll do the 1 bite, 3 bites into the...
The Grim Blade Gauge Revenants. There we go.
Yep, re-rolling 1s because my Kelly King's nearby.
So they normally hit on 3s then?
They normally hit on 3s, so 4s because of your...
He's a spooky boy.
Yeah, and we wound on 3s. That's 2 wounds.
So I have a 4-up save, re-rolling 1s. Wow, where's my saves at? Team, where's my saves at?
These are D3 damage each because they're...
Come on!
They're angry bites. That's 4 damage.
You know what? I'm actually starting to get a little paranoid with these dice here. So
Luka doesn't want the dice that I've touched.
So I lose 3 guys so far, so I'm just going to keep a tally of that for the Blade Guys Revenants.
Yep.
And there's 1 bite into the Knight.
I mean, as long as you keep this guy alive, that's the important bit.
It is, yeah.
Hits.
Hits.
Wounds.
And... Aha! Save!
That's the important bit.
That's huge. Okay, there we go. This one guy, the rest of his attacks into them, then we'll resolve the rest of the attacks.
Yeah, so we've got... we'll do the tail first, actually. D3 attacks. 1. Hits. Wounds.
Fails.
1 damage.
And I fail. So that's 4 damage on them in total.
Yep. And then 2 spear attacks. I'm throwing them everywhere, apparently. So reroll 1s. That is a miss because of your Mongol.
Alright, so that helps a little bit. And then what about the... Oh, you already did it. Alright, yeah. So he's done.
Yep. Okay, so that's all the bites done. That's that one guy done. So we'll go with the 2 into the Mongol then.
Okay, so pretty much all the rest of the attacks into the Morngul, and then just these 3 resolving their attacks against him afterwards.
Yep.
Alright,
So 2d3 tail attacks.
4
tail attacks.
Average. Can't play.
Convenient, I have 4 dice in my hand as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
4s.
And
no rerolls there. And 3s. Rerolling 1s because they're futan mounts. I forgot to mention that at the start.
Yes.
Our mounts are slightly angrier. So it's 2 wounds.
On the Morngul.
1 damage.
And, yeah, 1 damage. So he's down to 2. Boop. All the spear attacks on
And
4s.
5 attacks because the champion's there. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s.
Yeah. Oh, okay, 2 hits.
Yeah, okay. 3s to wound. Right, 1 second. Want to check something? Yeah, I'm going to reroll that.
Reroll here, alright.
With the Achillean corpse.
Woo!
Yep.
Alright, come on.
So 2 wounds.
First one. Second one. Aha!
Stupid Mongol.
Ignoring the rend is coming up huge there. We still have the tail. Oh, no, he's going to live.
Yeah, he lives.
He lives, alright.
now.
For now. We got the king still, that's true. 3d3 tail attacks on the Knight of Shrouds now.
Yeah, so that's 7 attacks.
Woo.
4s.
Woo.
Reroll that.
We got 5 hits.
These aren't the important ones though.
Yeah, well, still, you know, anything that
3s.
gets through here.
And we reroll these because they're futan mounts.
Oh, sorry. And saves. Making 2. Alright, so he's going to maybe live this. And he's going to take 2. He's down to 2. Him dying would be awful.
Yeah.
It means you take the objective. Oh, I forgot to note, I almost had 2 victory points.
Yes, you are. And then 6 spear attacks. Reroll 1s.
Oh,
Okay,
hey,
so
the
no, this
Morgul's
is
coming up
good for you.
huge.
This is good for you. 2 wounds. Oh, maybe you could live. You could live.
Oh, yeah, because
2
it's 2
damage.
damage, right? There's no way to reroll the 1 there. I should have probably done
Use
an
that
all-out
on
defense.
himself, yeah.
I should have done all-out defense. Okay, here we go. Oh, 2 damage.
Got him.
Yeah, that sucks. But it is what it is. Boop. One thing I gotta correct though, he might not be dead because he's -2 to hit with the Morgul nearby. I assume it wouldn't have changed anything. He's the most important thing to kill, and he probably looks like you're gonna
No,
kill him.
yeah, I still would have had to have pushed into him. I might have put more attacks, but whatever. It is what it is now.
So technically, when you hit with the biggest, you hit nothing but 5 ups on the tails, so that's fine. That doesn't
Absolutely
change.
relevant, yeah.
And the spear attacks, there's a 4 and a 5, so that means this could have missed. They both wounded, so on a 50-50, because I made both the saves. So we'll say that. No, I made one of the saves, so I guess...
Yeah, exactly. You made one of the saves, you failed one, so it's a straight 50-50.
This is pretty much me rolling to see if I'm only saving against one of the wounds now. It's pretty much what I'm rolling for. Because I'm just going back to that.
So on a 1, 2, 3, you still failed.
Yes, exactly. And if I fail the save, I'm not going to roll the Deathless Minions because I already failed those. So I make the save.
Oh, okay, so you live with 2 wounds.
Exactly, yeah. The bites were so long ago, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to try and remember the -2 to hit him now. So they've gone. I survived a little bit. I'm going to go ahead with the... I don't know. How many... He's got an ethereal aim. Well, not that matter. He's got 7 wounds or 9 wounds?
9 wounds because of the Born from Agony.
And he doesn't degrade either.
No, he does not.
Interesting. What's the range of him? Thinking the Morngul is going to be the one getting poked here by the king here. So I'm thinking, do I just attack with him before he goes down, or do I go over the... I think, yeah, I'm going to go with the Morgul attacking the guard over here, because he doesn't have enough to take out the big guy. Unless I got lucky and rolled all 6s and ignored your ethereal amulet, but I doubt that's the case.
I think I have a 6-up feel no pain as well for the boat as well, so...
We're just going to go ahead and attack the eel riders then.
That's fair.
Morgul's going to go ahead, he's got 2-inch reach, so he's just going to reach over and claw at the guys there. So he's got 5 attacks now, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Not the 2, so we take 2 mortal wounds, so that's out of there. And then I wound on 2s, because I got that guy nearby.
Yep.
Not that it matters. These are just Ren 1.
Okay, so we have a 5-up save then.
Yep. And they're 2 damage each. Wow, excellent. So that's 4 damage on them. But
Okay.
I assume they ignore it on 6s. Is it like if the unit's within range,
No,
or is
it's
it on the
wholly within. So I'm going to take this guy out, and then they are wholly within.
Okay, so he does claw down 1. That means if he lives this, he heals D3 wounds at the end of the phase. If he lives.
So the king will go, he'll pile in a little bit. So, okay, so I forgot to mention this at the start of the combat phase, guys, but obviously I have the ethereal amulet, so I'm always going to do that. He's going to use his falchion. So normally you get -1 to your save, but I can't take modifiers. So
this is a big...
it's his little, no, it's a little sword on the back.
Okay.
His little dagger. It's 3 extra attacks. They don't really do a lot. They're 3s and 4s and a rend 1 damage. But if you need to definitely kill someone, just get that extra attacks in, you might as well. And because he's ethereal, there's no reason not to use it.
So all the attacks in the Morgul that can?
No. So we'll definitely put the falchion into those guys, because it's only a 1-inch range. I have no choice.
Yeah.
The polearm will definitely go into the Morgul.
Yep, that's the big 3 damage poker.
Yep, as will the lashing tails. And we'll put the jaw and talons into the little guys.
Oh, big guys, Revan. Sorry, so what do you want to start with then?
So I'll start with we'll do the attacks into those guys first, because they're less important.
Gotcha.
So we'll start with the falchion.
Falchion.
So 3 attacks.
-1 to hit.
Yeah, so 4s and 4s.
Yeah. So 1 wound.
Yep.
8 rend doesn't matter. We make the save.
Okay, and then we'll do the other 3 into them. 4s and 3s.
Nice.
Because you are a spooky ghost boy.
And this is the mount?
Yep. This is into those guys.
We make... Oh, but they have Mystic Shield. It still fails.
1 damage each on those ones.
And they take 2 more damage. Ooh, so they've taken... Oh, you know what? I forgot to take the 4 away they took earlier. So they took...
oh, yeah.
4 plus the 1. So plus 2. So they've taken 6. Ooh, that's not good. There's all the models that took away. So now he still has to resolve his... So he's done attacking them. Now he's got the attacks on the Morgul.
Yeah, so we'll start with the lashing tails. So these are 4s and 3s. Because you're a spooky ghost boy.
Because I'm a spooky ghost. That's a wound.
Yep.
Come on, save. Hey, look at that.
And then the bladed polearm.
Reroll his own 1. Oh, the spooky ghost is helping.
3s. Fail this.
Oh!
3 damage because I've charged.
Okay, so I gotta make... Oh, I gotta obviously make 2 of these. No, he kind of
There
tried
goes
to.
the Mongol.
So he goes down, and that is not good. I get to retaliate over here. They're all gonna do their 3-inch pile-in. And this is how they piled in. A couple of them were able to fly over because they fly, and they still, you know, if they're in base contact, they fly over. They still end up in base contact just as close as. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys able to attack. And here's all 10 attacks, or 20 attacks from the 10 size that are in range on 4s, rerolling 1s. I'll say it's a 1. Really good roll. There we go, look at that. Only 4 misses this time. And 2 to wound because +1 wound. We're all wholly within 12 of both the heroes still. No rerolling 1s here though. So that many 3-up saves, rerolling 1s because we have Mystic Shield on. And you ignore my rend. Bam. So reroll the 1s. We've got like what, 1, 2 there?
One damage so far.
And we do just 1 damage. And Death Knell, 1 attack, hits, wounds. You ignore the rend, so 3 up rolling 1s. 2 damage. He's got 1 wound left. Now I obviously didn't kill any models with it, so
no spooky ringing noises.
No death bell tolling. And your turn.
Okay, so we'll start with the swords.
Swords.
Hell Sabers, I think they're called. So 3s, no minuses over here.
No nonsense like that over here.
Good, because that would have been a lot of extra misses.
Yeah, 4.
3s to wound.
Not bad, not bad. These are just going to be 4-ups. Okay. There we go. Oh, hey, there you go. So 2 damage so far.
My lashing tails.
Excellent roll.
Okay,
above
so
average by 1.
3s. And then 3s. Rerolling 1s because he's our futan mount.
Oh, wow. Okay, sure.
1 more reroll, I'll get there.
And, nope, 1 more damage. So I'm up to 3 taken so far, and we have the Jaws?
Num times.
Nom.
See if I can num on ghosts.
Let's see if they can get it.
Pretty sure this is gonna. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be difficult, but.
Oh my goodness!
Num. Rerolling that.
We got 2 wounding hits.
2 wounds.
So I got 4-up saves. Oh, there we go.
See, you can't num on ghost people. There's nothing there.
It's a lot harder to do than you'd think. So I'm gonna lose these 3 models here from that attack. I'm gonna go ahead with the Knight of Shrouds next. He's just gonna go ahead and attack the Eel Riders. 4 attacks with the Sword of Stolen Hours, 3s to hit, rerolling 1s, 6s don't do anything here, and it's going to be 2s to wound because we got the Guardian of Souls nearby. So we got 3 wounding hits at rend 1.
Okay, so I have a 5-up save with them.
2 damage each.
Okay,
that's 6 damage. But you ignore them on 6s though.
Because I have a boat!
You got the boat, and you ignore none, so I kill 1.
Guess what, Luka? You don't get to reroll to hit against them with your...
That unit's over there. So this got pushed a little bit. And then 2 more damage on the guy. Actually, I got my horsey to attack with. You know what? Maybe the horsey will slay him. I doubt it. Reroll the 1. Yep. 1 hit and +1 to wound. We wound. No rend. No damage. So he's going to take 2. And then that's pretty much it for combat. I get to go with them. And I think I'm just going to focus all their attacks on the Eel Riders. They only have 1 inch reach though. 9 attacks for them because they have the command ability into the Eel Riders on 3s. They reroll all hit rolls because they're wholly within 12 of that Spirit Torment, which helped a wee bit. And these are 2s to wound because of him giving +1 to wound. I'll reroll that drop die. I'll just take these 3 fails with rend 1. So we have 5 saving throws.
5 up save.
Excellent! 6 up to ignore.
Just the 1 damage?
Yeah, just the 1. That was an outstanding roll. So I didn't kill another guy. Killing that 1 guy would have made a pretty big deal, or pretty big difference because of the battle shock. But I mean, I guess he could have just inspired. And that is pretty much all we have for combat, I think. Losing my Morgul is devastating. But if I don't get double turn...
At least you didn't lose the Knight of Shrouds, though.
Yes, if I lost the Knight of Shrouds, I'd be in a bad spot. So now we have battle shock to do, starting with you over here because it's your turn. I don't even... Can they even fail?
Yes, the bravery 6, and they've lost 2, -1 because of your spookiness.
So you're just going to inspire presence?
No, not risking them.
Okay. And you can't fail anything over here, so these Grimghast Reapers, I lost 7, but I'm bravery 11, so I'm going to roll it. Naturally, I'll roll a 6, so I'm rolling a 12. Wait, no, yeah, I lost 13, so I'm losing 2 more to battle shock. 1 there, and 1 there, somehow. Okay, so now I got to think over here. Do I inspiring presence them? I don't think I really need the command points. If I roll a 4 or more, if I roll a 6,
if you roll 6 again, they go.
You know what? I'm going to inspire them. I want them to stick around. So, yeah, they're sticking around. Hypothetically speaking, god dang it, whatever. You know, security is nice. Yep. But Ben doesn't get any victory points yet.
No.
So if I get a double turn here, I'm in a good position because these guys can then obviously come in and support. Yep. I don't have to worry about that nonsense. And over here, well, things aren't great, but it could be worse. Yeah.
You held both objectives, and that's kind of like your Night Shrouds didn't die. The Morgul dying was not ideal, but you can work around that. The Night Shrouds are alive, which means you still have the objective. Still have the objective quite comfortably over there.
Ooh, I also forgot that he heals models, because 3 things. I only killed 2 of your things.
Only 2 of my things died, sir.
Oh, I was off that one.
Wound. Bad horsey. Bad horsey.
I could have healed him D3, or brought back D3 of those guys. Oh my goodness.
Let's be honest, you'd have healed him for D3.
Whew. Yeah, I would have healed him for D3. So we got the roll off for the turn now. And I win ties. Ah, there we go. Perfect. All right.
I win, sir. Wow, only 3d6 only just win.
So it is definitely going to be Nighthaunt. Turn 2.
Yep.
But still, him not healing with the Spirit Torment kind of sucks. So, well, that's the problem. Fighting elite armies with Nighthaunt is not great.
Yeah.
If you want to fight hordes, you bring 2 Spirit Torment to get 2d3 guys back every turn. Start of my hero phase, I get a command point, and Ruler of the Spirit Host kicks in. I choose a summonable unit wholly within 12, so them, and I get to return D3 slain models. So I get 2 of them back. That's a little more effective with Spirit Hosts. And we're just going to put you there, and we'll put you there, because they're already attacking. Boop. This guy over here is going to cast Soul Cage. Now, I'm going to do nothing can stop him, right? I'm too far away?
Yeah, I'm like 32.5.
So I'm going to Spectral Lure. This will bring back D6 of them. If I get it, I do. Nice. So I think it's D6, guys. Oh, maybe. I'm going to get these 3 back here. We're going to cast Soul Cage on them. They can't fight until the end of the fight phase. Or until everything else that's been elected that can eligibly fight can fight. And I get it. So they're fighting last.
Yeah, you do.
Then we're going to go ahead and cast Shade Mist from him. Which I fail. There we go. You know what? Why doesn't Shade Mist?
And I stop it by 1.
Yeah, with the 4. Shroud is definitely going to stay there and try and hold that victory point there. These guys are going to... I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to go like up here, I guess, and charge something. Aha! They're going to end there. Then we're going to have these guys move over here. Just so they can have this bubble of support. And I'm pretty sure these guys are going to move to about here. No, I'm not pretty sure. I know they're going to move to about here.
You're 100% sure they're moving to there.
And there we're going to run the Banshee. Gonna go, oh, an extra 6. Nice. That's she's going to go 12 over here. She's going to try and scream at some stuff.
Rude.
Come on. There we go.
Go.
And moving these Chain Rats forward up there 6. They're just going to go around the back and try and charge and swarm around and just be a nuisance in general. And there, these 2 heroes are just going to move up,
Do support stuff.
move up, and get that aura range a little bit further up. On the shooting phase, she's going to use her shooting ability. It's not a shooting attack, so she can advance and fire it. She's going to scream at the king. He's down to bravery 7. For every, I roll 2d6, for every the difference between what I roll and his bravery, he takes that many mortal wounds. Nothing. There we go. He's fine. And then we have charging. So we're going to start with the Bladegeist Revenants, who charge 4? That's kind of boring.
Gets them in.
Well, it gets them in. Yeah, I guess it gets them in. And they're going to end there. And then we're going to attempt to charge the Chain Rasp. We need like a ridiculous charge.
You need
to
a
get
Nighthaunt charge.
Well, you know what?
Which is amazing for you anyway. If you
A 7? No, that's not going to be good enough.
You have the CP?
I'm not going to use it.
No.
Not on there.
That's
I'm going to charge the Spirit Torment. If I get a Nighthaunt charge, I'll go in with him. If not, I'll probably just keep him there. Oh, he's got the Nighthaunt.
You definitely get a Nighthaunt charge.
Oh, that's probably his doom, though. Well, he just rerolls 1s. He does a lot of damage. Hey, you know what? Let's tango. I can't pass up a Nighthaunt charge when it comes up. Over to the other side, and he's going to attack the king. We're going to try and start working on the king. You know what? I'm just going to focus on killing them off. Because he's got a 3-up ethereal save, and they're more important to kill off anyways. So we're hitting on 4s with him, rerolling 1s. Oh, wow. You know what? At least we got a hit. 2s to wound. So much for that Nighthaunt charge.
You know what? It was a free attack though, Luka.
No,
so
I think the dice just baited me into a bad move.
I quite possibly did.
I think Wave of Terror just baited. That's the first Wave of Terror I've had in like 10 games. Oh. And these Chain Rasp forward. Oh, very close to a Wave of Terror. That's good enough though. Ending like that, taking, not bringing him into combat.
Keeping the Great Rimdini out.
And on to fighting. So we're going to go with these guys first, and we're going to be giving them the extra attack. So they all have +1 attacks, so they're 3 attacks each. So are they because they charged. And we're going to put 5 into him, 1 into the Eel Riders. We'll do the 1 into the Eel Riders first. 3s to hit into the king, rerolling everything for the Spirit Torment nearby. So 2 misses. And these are going to be 2s to wound because of the Guardian of Souls. Oh, I don't want to see 1s. Don't give me 1s. Now these are all just 3-up saves.
Yep.
Ignoring my rend. And then he takes
4, maybe.
Oh, he's got 6 up 3 more, that's correct. Takes 4, he's down to 5.
Yep.
1 attacking the eels on 3s. Rerolling, sure wish 6s did something. 2s. Oh, boy!
There's those ones coming. It's that run roll again, Luka. It came back.
I know. That's so bad.
Hold on. No, okay. I didn't have the 4th dice.
Oh. Go next with the Morannon Guard.
The Ishling Guard.
These are the Ishling?
These are the Ishling, the other ones are the Morsar.
Now, how do you want to split these attacks
Everything
up?
into the important guys.
Grimgas Reapers?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we have the Hell Sabers.
3s to hit.
Yep.
Not the best
hold
roll.
on. 8's turn 2, so I actually re-roll once, because I'm Futan.
Oh, that's right. There's a lot of 2s there. So we got 1 more hit.
Yeah, a whole bunch of 2s.
3s to wound. Wow, look at that. 3s and 3s, folks. It's a myth. Please! This is so painful! This is just so painful! I take 4. So 4 of these lovely folks going down. 4 that aren't attacking. They're all attacking.
I say, should I do the rest of my attacks?
Oh yeah, you should actually, yeah. So I got 4
because that might change
on.
your mind. So these are the D3 tails.
Tails!
So 5 less than average today. These are 3s, re-rolling 1s because it's turn 2.
And 3s to wound, rolling 1s because they are...
Futan mounts.
4 up. So it's just 8 guys are dying.
And then bites.
And
Nom-noms. See if we can nom-nom some ghosts this time.
I think they'll hit on 4s.
3s.
They hit on 3s with the bites?
Yeah.
So it's 2 wounds, rerolling 1 though. So they do hit on 3s. 3, and then 3 fails. And oh, you made 1! Ha-ha! Yeah, still 5 damage. So 13 guys are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's exactly 13. I know I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So if you make one of these, one guy lives.
Amazing, everyone. That is so outstanding. 5, 8.
You did that 8 already, didn't you?
Yeah. So I got 5 more to make here. I already made 2! I can't believe I made 2! Holy crap!
2 Grimgas Reapers live!
So that one has to survive because of the objective. That means the rest are just going to... You know what? Your 3... Like, what are they? 140 points?
Yeah.
Just absolutely annihilating my unit over here. In what world does this happen? This is... Oh, man. If there's one thing...
dice turned on him hard.
Yeah. If there's one thing I can't stand in war games, it's getting diced. And it is really happening today.
It is always painful when that happens.
It is so freaking painful. This guy's going to die. We'll have those 2 live. Good job, boys. That was outstanding. I'm gonna go with the other. You know, I'm just gonna go with these guys because the king hasn't gone
because
yet.
I still get to fight over there.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Spirit Torment. I'm gonna go with him before bad things happen to. Before bad things happen to him, is bad things gonna happen to him? Yeah, probably bad things are probably gonna happen to him.
I was just saying I can't fight them until everything else is fought anyway. So.
It's tough. I'm gonna go with the Spirit Torment into them. I'm trying to think like, do I go into who? Because I did 4 damage to him. Like that's not bad.
But they can still potentially kill your king. Is kind of the problem.
I'm gonna go to them.
Not your king. You're the guy.
4s, 2s. There's a 1. Ren 2.
So I'm a 3-up save because I'm wholly within range of my turtle. So 5 up.
Getting cover. So it's I think it's D3 or 2. Oh, 3. Let me look. 3 damage, and you take 2.
Okay, so he dies.
He'll die, and it'll wound 1 more.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck getting him out of there. And that's it for him. Now you get to go with the king.
What does this guy do for you?
Reroll hit rolls of 1, or for them, reroll all hit rolls. So yeah, I think I baited it.
Then benefits them.
Right, so yeah, they're rerolling
He
hit
dies.
rolls. All right,
The
so
king goes everything
into him?
No, you know what? They can have the awful little sword attacks.
Okay, so they get the little sword attack.
Yeah, so we'll do that. So no minuses to hit anymore?
No.
Okay, so 3s with the falchion. Reroll 1s because he's so many reasons.
Yeah.
Running on 4s. 1.
And I
Made it.
save. That's amazing.
So go for the draw and talon now. Into, as I said, everything else into him. Reroll that. All hit. And 3s. And this is a mount-based attack. 2 wounds.
4 ups. Uh-oh.
1 damage each.
Oh, okay. And I take 2 so far. He's got 3 wounds left.
Yeah, and then we'll go for the lashing tails now. All hit.
My Spirit Torment knew.
2 wounds.
2 wounding hits, and he is gonna. Oh, hey, look at that! Now we have to survive the big damage.
It's only D3 now.
Oh, it's D3.
It's
Okay.
3 on the turn I charge. Reroll
Roll
that.
1, 2, 3 hits, and 1 wound.
Only the 1.
Okay, so he'll probably live. Oh, maybe not. Okay, he's probably dead then. Oh, he would die just, please, no! Stupid wave of terror, I shouldn't have gone in. Oh, you know what? Yeah, what it is, what it is. well. I might as well go with, I'm gonna go with the Blade Geist Revenants. They're gonna pile in, and you know what? No, I'm gonna go with him before he gets pulled out of combat. So the Knight of Shrouds will go next. He's got 4 attacks with his fancy sword of Stolen Hours, hitting on that, not rerolling anymore. We have 1 wounding hit at -1.
So 4-up save.
Yep. You know what I liked? Oh, good save. Yeah, good save. What I like to see is after he died, roll triple 1s. The dice are actually
just the moment they don't like you.
No, they're actually spitting on me right now.
I'm going to ask: is those the same dice you A used for runs earlier and B used for this guy's wound?
No, I think they've migrated over there.
They migrated over there, right? In that case, all your dice just hate you today.
I think yes. I think yes, that is the case here.
Should we try Steve's dice next game or something? Maybe.
Nope. It's I'm just gonna deal with it, and it's gonna be something. You know what? This is. Oh, I just realized what it was. These are all freshly painted models.
China New Model Syndrome. Next game is going to be brilliant. You're going to do amazing.
You know what? To save it one time, I should just concede and then let's go to the next game. But I'll play it out. I'm curious. I think I just realized these are all newly painted. They're cursed. You can't win with a newly painted army.
It's true.
Now, not the entire thing is newly painted, but the things that are doing particularly bad are newly painted. Horsey. Boo. Can't remember. 5s. We got a wound. No rend. 3-up save because they're in cover.
Yep.
You're good. Oh, so they've all piled in. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacking with 3 attacks each because they charged for a total of 18 attacks. And on 3s. Now, I would have been able to reroll all these, but that's not that bad.
Actually, quite good.
I am sorely regretting charging him in. I should have, if I was going to charge him, should have put him over here. Because I had assumed he had a 4-up save. Turns out he's got a 3-up, which I knew. I did know that. I had forgotten. And these are 3s to wound, and I gotta reroll that one because I dropped her. Boop!
Are they 3s or are they 2s?
They are 3s, 2s, 2 wound because that guy's still alive with a rend of 1, so you're back to a 4-up.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm actually not even accomplishing my goal here because of the dice. Look at that. I've done a whopping 2 whole damage, which doesn't even kill a model. So all of that over there to amount to nothing. So it's actually kind of just floundering. All of my stuff is. Oh, it's not
you still have to fight over there.
You know what? Just fight with these guys.
Fight me, get him out of the way.
Yeah, get him out of the way because we're already over here.
We'll put all the 2-inch attacks into him.
Take him out. Yep.
This guy's attacks will just completely go into that unit, and these bites will go into. You know, his bite will go there. His bite will go into there.
Okay. Starting with a bite.
Yes, we'll start the bite into these guys here. Hits. Rerolling ones.
Yeah, it's a mount.
Turn
That's
mount.
right, yeah.
That's a wound.
Oh, 4 up. I make it.
Okay. And then we'll do the bite into him. Missed. Bite into them. Hits because the -1 is only for a target.
It's only him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a wound.
And I got another 4 up. Are the dice going to give it to me now? Is it a big comeback on the dice?
Maybe.
So the bites, and then were all the rest of the attacks in the
Their attacks were there, his attacks were there. So we'll start with that guy into the
So we got
guys.
tail and spear.
So tail gets 1 attack, hits, and wounds.
Fail, and we make it. Okay, not
And
bad.
spears. 2 hits. 1 wound.
And we make it! And then everything into the Night Shrouds.
Yeah.
This is all that really matters.
So we'll start with the tail attacks.
The rest really don't.
So that's 3 attacks, hitting you on 4s. And wounding you on 3s. 2 wounds.
Bam. Okay.
1 damage.
And he takes the damage. He's got 1 wound left.
Okay, and 5 spear attacks.
On 4s. Reroll the ones. So the
And
negative one.
I'm... Actually, no, I'll save these.
Okay.
1 hit. 3s to wound. That's a wound.
Oh no!
Maybe. No, it's just the 1 damage, isn't it now?
Oh, he's dead anyways. Fail both. So he goes down, and then I lose control of that objective. You immediately gain control of the objective. So now it is yours. Yeah, they're only 2 damage when they charge. There's only 1, but I still failed both. I'm just gonna go with the Grimgash Reapers. They got 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, rolling 1s, and wounding on 2s. You ignore the rend, so 2
4 up
hits.
saves now.
Yeah, because they didn't charge. I do 2 whole damage.
You kill that gentleman. And put a wound on that gentleman.
And then I'm just going to go ahead with the ghosties. I probably should have gone with them first, actually. Could have got a little bit more attacks after piling in. But that's A-okay, you know? So you'll go there, and then you'll be able to fight over here. You're not fighting, and you're not fighting. But the rest are fighting. 4s to hit. Rerolling any 1s. Well, there's no 1s. And 3s to wound, because I get +1. I get to reroll 1s because of my unit size, which is just 10. 4 up saves. We're going to reroll 1s because of Mystic Shield. Wow.
Yeah.
Huge.
Well, that's 2 wounds already. So that's
5.
5 wounds.
Kills the 1, puts him down to 2 wounds. I'm doing okay over here, but I'm getting I'm also getting annihilated. So I lost like what, 11?
You lost 11 here.
Yeah, nuts. That's D6 +1 on running. Over there, I'm not doing great either. In fact, my army just kind of fallen over here. But we'll see. That's pretty much the end of combat. We have Battle Shock to do. It's my turn, so I owe you first. I didn't lose any enough to matter over here.
Nope.
Oh, that guy sucked though. My Night Shrouds.
The objective.
I have to Inspiring Presence then.
Yep.
And then no other checks. Now, could he fail?
Yes, he can. So he's bravery 6 down to 5 because of your thing. I lost 2.
What does the banner give you?
Reroll morale checks.
Oh, okay.
Which is why you always keep him till last. He's fine.
He's good.
And I lost 1 here. Again, I'm bravery 5. You know what? I actually couldn't have failed over there. I'm +3 bravery from my Eidolon.
Oh, okay, so then
Because
you're
they were
fine.
the 9, yeah, so I passed anyway. But yeah, so I'm essentially bravery 4 here. I reroll because of my banner.
Get a 6.
That's a 3.
Ah, you're good. You pass. And then, because I did kill 3 models at least this turn, I do get to... Never mind. He's dead over here. So I guess I should do it over here.
Yes.
He is going to bring back 3 of those models, or D3, so I get 2 of them back. So we'll bring the bell back. Why not? Go there, and can go there. And then that'll be the end of the turn. I'm scoring 2 points over here.
Yep.
So I'm at 4-0 so far. All right, Ben. You get a command point, you're up to 2. I'm at 0.
Yep.
Currently, the score is heavily in my favor, but this is a good cleanup turn.
This is a turn for me to start pushing things around.
Right.
Okay. On to my spellcasting phase.
Ah, fair.
It's not turn 3 yet, so I don't have a hero phase.
Okay.
I have a spellcasting phase.
got-
Right. I'm gonna try and get Rimmy Tim's gnashing fins on the field.
Alrighty.
This is a part A of my plan.
It goes off on an 8.
Goes off on an 8.
No.
He gets to re-roll a casting attempt.
Okay, not
Yeah,
bad.
and if he doesn't re-roll, he gets to heal D3 wounds. I'm not hurt anyway, so
Right.
might as well try. Or do you want?
Bam. I'll try and stop that one, because that's actually pretty devastating, because it's going to hit them and then hit all my heroes as well.
Yep.
Summoning it right there, and it's just going to go and land probably right there.
Yeah, that's basically the plan. It's just gonna go.
Well, just put it right over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna get everybody. Is
Yeah.
basically the idea.
Because it's got a 12-inch move, so it just goes over, touches them, and then it lands over here.
Yep, and doesn't obviously hit me.
No, yeah, avoiding you. So D3, we want to start there and work our way over?
Yeah, so we'll do the
The Horde?
Yep.
2, which I take 2, so take 2.
Grimghast Reapers.
Lose 3, and I lose 2. Oh, I'll just remember there's 2 of them, then the heroes.
Okay, Gentleman with a Lantern.
Lantern takes 2, not bad. And I take 1.
And then the other annoying gentleman that must die.
He was my leader. He takes 2. And that's all I got left.
Yeah, so we're then going to go with Cloying Sea Mists onto the Grimghast Reapers.
Okay.
So it casts on 6, which it does.
And I got nothing to stop it.
So if I pick an Idoneth unit, I heal D3 wounds. I've obviously picked you. You take D3 wounds. D3 models.
Gotcha. I assume the Reapers?
Yeah.
They're dead.
Yep.
Cleaned out the Reapers. There we go. Boom. Now to get that objective, you still have to move within 3 inches of it, so he'll charge in and get it.
Yep, that's the...
Now movement for these guys over here. Obviously you're allowed to advance or run and charge across the
more
board.
hero face stuff. I do have a hero face.
Oh, you do have a hero face.
Both these units are within 3 of my boat.
Oh yes! So are them.
I'm awful at remembering this, guys. That's D3, that is.
Oh, so I'm taking 1, and then maybe 1 more. Nope, two guys die. For that we're gonna take, I don't know, we'll go with you and you. Why not? The other squad's within 3.
No, nothing at all. These guys are going to retreat, so they're going to run as well, so they're going to go 16 inches in total.
Backlines. Whee! That's them giving up the objective, but these guys are going to move in and charge.
Yeah, I'm going to charge and just steal the objective, basically.
Yeah, should be no problem for them.
Hello? Yep, Rimthy's also going to come and say hello.
I'm going to fly to the other side. And the Alopex.
These guys are also going to come and say hello.
Oh, this might be the nail in the coffin turn.
No.
Shooting at my Spirit Torment, my Warlord.
Yeah, I get D3 shots. I get 3.
Excellent. No negatives, because no lookout, sir.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That's 2.
And to make 1 fail 1.
2 damage.
Flat 2. He takes 2.
I didn't do 3 with
He's gonna have 1 move left.
Yeah,
with these guys, yeah, he's want to kill my heroes in my battle line off.
Yeah, actually, how many wounds has she got?
4 or 5. Shoot everything at her instead.
Yeah, because she can do mortal wounds. I don't like that. So we'll start with Rimothy here. So 6 shots on 4s.
Because of lookout, sir.
Yeah. Reroll that.
Got 3 hits.
Ooh, runaway dice. 3s. It's 2 wounds.
2 when he hits. I got saves. Fail both. She's a hero. She takes 2. She's got 2 left.
Then the Alopexes. 2 hits because you're -1.
Yep. 2 wounds.
Yep.
Fail 2, and she's dead. There you go. So you're free to shoot the other one at whatever you want.
Well, it's a unit.
Is that a unit of
It's
Alopex?
a unit of 2.
Oh, okay.
So I declared they're shooting there.
Charging time.
Yeah, so we'll charge the Ishling Guard in.
That's good enough. Ending there.
Charge the Alopexes in.
Sure, why not? Yep, they're good.
No.
Leave room for Mr. Turtle. Big Turtle.
And then Rimothy charges.
Yes.
I can. Because I can, and it's a different phase, I'll reroll.
Huzzah!
Whoa! Do I get Nighthaunt fight?
If you want.
Yeah.
Make it quicker. Big guy.
Yeah.
As long as it's not double 1. Good enough.
3 gets him in.
He's got fly, he goes over all this stuff.
I take my boat with me. Take my eel with me.
And then at the end of that move, he takes control of the objective.
Yes, I do.
So I know I had battle line there, I know you had battle line there, but it's whoever moves onto it or kills something that was on it. So in this case, he killed them that was on it, but he wasn't within 3.
Yes.
Now he charges in and takes it. Big Turtle going first. I've lost my Shroud Guard capability. So relying on hard 6s here. And now funny, if anyone's curious, I brought the Shroud Guard. I saved me 1 model so far, and that's it. I lost the ability when I lost my Knight of Shrouds.
So start with the Razor Shell Harpoon. So there's 4 attacks, 3s. Rerolling 1s, again, either because it's turn 2 or because Rimulus Timulus is there. 2 hits, 3s to wound. No rend, doesn't matter. 1 damage each.
So, oh, well, sure.
The twin-pronged spear, I believe it's called. Yeah, twin-pronged spear. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
1 save.
2 damage.
Oh, reroll that, so I take 2.
4 attacks with the fins.
These are the big ones. No, it's the bite.
The bite's the big ones, but these aren't bad. These are 3 damage.
Yeah.
This potential 12 damage, so it's reroll that. And I'm going to reroll that with my Kellian Corpse.
Ah, there you go. All right. And a save, which I fail.
3 damage.
And I make 1, so I take 2 more. So I've taken 4, or 4 will be dying after this. And he's got the big bite.
Oop, runaway dice. Yep. Reroll because the king's nearby and it's turn 2. Does hit.
So 2's to hit with that because he's at full health.
2's to wound because it's a giant angry jaw. And I'm a futon mount.
There we go, 2s and 2s. And I fail my save. And it's d6 damage, 6.
6 damage.
So I roll 3, so I'm taking 2, 4. So I've taken 8 in total, which leaves me with what, 2? 4, 8. Yep, 2 left.
Yep.
Guess I'm just gonna leave these 2 back here because they can't hold objectives anyways. And that's what it looks like after that. I get to go ahead. We're gonna have these guys attack, I guess. They'll attack the king because I don't like his face. 3s to hit. Woohoo! 2s to wound. And 3 up saves. I do nothing. Excellent. Piling with the Shroud Guard.
Yeah. Stand and fight me, coward. They're
This is one guy fighting these 2.
Yeah, so he's got his Hell Saber. Reroll that. Winning on 3s.
Okay. 1. Make it.
D3 tails. 1.
3.
Hits.
3. Reroll. Mount. No. Alright, bite.
And nom noms.
Nom. Nom.
Yep.
Nom. D3. 2. You're dead.
I ate ghosts.
Now he gets an ethereal amulet. They already have it, kind of. Actually, they don't want it.
No, they've got it better.
They got a better version
because
of the amulet.
they benefit from cover.
Yeah. So they actually don't want that. So spit that out. Spit that ghost out.
No, bad ghost. Well, there's spells that do, because there are certain spells that detract from cover.
Right, but those are very far and few between.
Sure, but I mean, they exist, so arguably it's better, arguably it's worse.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And you know what? I could attack with those chainmask forward, but with what I've got left, and from what I've killed 5 eels, Ben. I killed 5 eels. But you know what? I'm going to concede there. Your awkward left-handed handshake. Thank you for just walking all over my guys, Ben. I appreciate that. But what is most important, though...
what Steve's complaining about. Nighthaunt aren't that hard to deal with. Just make Luka fail 4-up saves, and they're easy.
Out of every army in the game, I think this should be one of the toughest matchups for these guys because of all the rend I ignore.
Literally almost everything in my army has rend. Like, his falchion doesn't, and his lashing tail doesn't, but then it's 2 damage, which is the better part.
Right.
None of their attacks do, and the Shroud Guard, like the eels themselves, don't have rend. And then these attacks don't have rend. Most of it has rend.
Yeah, these guys are very much go in, kill what they charge.
I've got a lot
clear
of
out an
rend
area
too as well, which is kind of you ignoring that. It's
true. Like this is an army that can match mobility, and this is an army that can take the hit. And I figured, like, this would be actually really good. I think the second game of the Vault's gonna be a much better matchup because it's for 2 reasons. It's a tougher list. This was a list I was trying out, just trying out a battalion for the fun of it. I like the battalion. I'll probably run it again. But more importantly, the second point is I got all the bad luck out of the freshly painted army.
Yes,
that's gone.
Shiny Model Syndrome has been and done its thing.
I should have just played that off camera and quickly. Okay, let's go. Real game on camera now. Unfortunately for the Nighthaunt, they just kind of fell over. And now I did make a big mistake of charging. I fell trapped to the Wave of Terror. I should not have gone for that. But even if I didn't, I don't think this would be any better because I had 1 spirit left. He'd still be alive. They'd all still. I'd maybe kill one more of them.
Okay, so the difference is that they wouldn't actually be there at this point because the damage he did there, he would have done to them instead. So he would have been freed up to do his thing.
True. Yeah.
So like arguably, he then could have got around to you anyway.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't have changed a ton, to be honest.
So they'd be dead instead of him. And one of those guys would probably be dead because I lost a lot of rerolls. But that's it. And that wouldn't have changed. They fell back. They didn't do anything. And he would have been free to attack elsewhere as well. So even me doing that wouldn't have made any difference at all.
No.
And over here, that was just sad. That was just super sad.
I'm surprised how well I took this flank considering 80% of my forces were over here.
I should have won this flank.
You should have easily
hands down. Like, no question.
1 round of combat turned that into my favor.
Yeah, and it was just like...
So...
a 13 damage?
I'm not gonna lie, I never expected to have to field that shark there. Because my plan was, because I expect you to lose a few from that.
Right.
As you much did. I was just gonna double stack -1 to hit on you.
Right.
So I was gonna cut through you eventually, but I was just gonna remove your ability to do anything back to me.
That was brutal. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the Nighthaunt fall over. If anyone is plagued by Nighthaunt at home, I hope you have a big grin on your face. Because you deserve that.
I know Steve will be happy. Because Steve hates your Nighthaunt.
So what Ben and I are going to do is set up for our second game. And that's going to be the Vault. And it's going to be more elite Nighthaunt. But I'm running a different battalion. This time I'm running the coach with the Hex Rays. So they get the better charge bonus kind of thing. So that's what I'll be running, and it'll be versus this list that Ben just ran. So it's going to be more elite Nighthaunt versus the already elite Idoneth Deepkin at 2,000 points, random scenario on this table. If you're not a Vault member, you want to check that game out, click on the link down below, 7-day free trial. You can just cancel it right after that game.
Do it.
It's what lets us do this. Or if you're curious, you have the 7 days. Go check out all the other Age of Sigmar content. We got a lot of Age of Sigmar narrative campaigns as well.
There's one out at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, there's currently one going down at the moment, so it's a good time to check out that narrative campaign as well. That's the one where I played Blades of Khorne in the Forbidden Power-esque type campaign, where you're following my army walking around, gaining artifacts, and making a name for themselves. With that, see you guys next time. I wish you all happy wargaming.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay, don't apologize.